Good day, riders, and welcome back to Riders of Icarus. Today I'm coming to you with another taming video, a taming guide, and this time it is about Jamirot. So Jamirot is a legendary dinosaur raptor from Stygia. So here is his bestiary page, and it reads, Telio, the god of darkness, gave the true monarch of Stygia the name Jamirot. The secret book of the necromancers speaks of a mark that can bend Jamirot to the holder's will. The mark is forged from oblivion, chaos, and grief, meaning that the monarchs of Stygia may hold the key to subjugating their great and terrible master. So essentially what this means is that there are quote-unquote monarchs in Stygia, and that Jamirot is kind of their boss. So these monarchs are the heroic familiars that you can tame in this region. So that is Kalipos, he is also referred to as the monarch of grief, Finian, who is the monarch of oblivion, and Magnatu, who is the monarch of chaos. And as you can see, it says that right here in the bestiary. So Jamirot was for a while the only legendary great familiar in Stygia. So that ended when at the level 55 cap the familiars from Heart of Stygia were introduced, and Charon came along with that. So I will make a video about this bad boy another time. But first, let's see what we need for Jamirot. So we of course already know that we need these 3 heroics. And aside from that, you will need some complex familiar orbs and high taming elixirs. So these aren't difficult to get at all. You can get them in the Dread Citadel. They drop from the mobs inside there. And the problem kind of lies with Finian, Magnatu, and Kalipos. So for each of these you need a mark, and for Finian and Kalipos you also need an armor set. So I'll start with Magnatu because he might be the simplest one. So for Magnatu you need 5 sealed Balor, 5 sealed Gurion, 5 sealed Kunos, and some complex familiar orbs and high taming elixirs. The marks drop frequently again in the Dread Citadel, so heading over there is a very good idea. Then for Magnatu you don't need to wear armor, however he does have a version called Ancient Magnatu, which is a very good seal and used for gear enhancement. So people are after him a lot, and Magnatu usually gets killed. Magnatu has an 8-hour respawn timer, and he can spawn untamable, so taming him can be a bit of a challenge. So Finian requires the same sealed familiars as Magnatu, however only 3 of these familiars for 1 mark. Again, the same amount of orbs and elixirs, and for Finian you need an armor set to tame him. You need the Modest Slayer armor set, which is this set right here. So how do you obtain this? Well, it has a chance of dropping from the mobs in the Dread Citadel again. And they also drop a good amount of Stygia coins right here. And you can use these to buy armor boxes in Freeman Village, who also can drop Modest Slayer armor. I have made a more detailed video about taming Kalipos, and for Kalipos you need 5 Hilver, 5 Shirak, complex familiar orbs and high taming elixirs, and this armor, the Austere Slayer armor. Now this is obtained by essentially upgrading this set. So I have made a video on that, and you can check that out because in that I explain in a little bit more detail how to obtain them, and also how to go about taming Kalipos. So once you have these 3 heroics, you can craft a Jamirot mark. So I have 2 in my inventory right here, and Jamirot should spawn in about an hour, a little longer maybe. So we will wait for that, and in the meantime I will give you some extra explanation on how to go about him, because there are a few things that you should still know. So I am right at his spawn point. He will spawn over here, and Jamirot also has an untamable variant, just like Finian and Magnatu. Level 51 Jamirot is untamable, and level 52 Jamirot is tameable. He has about a 40 to 50% chance of spawning tameable. Now at the moment there is a lot, and I mean a lot, of competition for Jamirot, and it does not help that a lot of people have fated marks. Fated marks are marks like these, where you get a 100% taming chance. You jump on, the success bar fills up with green instantly, and you get the tame as soon as you jump on. So of course that is not very good for me with my regular marks, because I still need to go through the whole taming minigame and hope that I succeed in taming him. To add to the disaster, this is a PvP zone. This is a cross-server PvP zone, so anyone from a server different from mine can kill me while I am trying to tame. Which is not great, of course. So what you want to do if you have regular marks is do everything you can to optimize your taming chance. And one of these things that will help is this jewelry set right here, Ancient Jewelry. If you look at set effects 3 right above the sale price, you will see that if you have all 3 equipped, it will give you 20% extra taming chance, which is great. Another thing that you can do is use this set of Slayer armor. This is the one upgraded from Austere Slayer. This is Complex Slayer armor. So the thing is, when you're taming with a regular mark, Jamirot has a debuff, which lowers your taming chance by around 20%. So that is not great at all. However, if you wear 4 pieces of this armor set, you are immune to the effects of that debuff. So this set will be a great help. Also, if you want to tame Attila and Aragos, you will need this entire armor set to jump on them, just like you need Modest Slayer with Finian and Austere Slayer with Calipos. So of course, aside from this, taming chance booster, always helpful. You should always get that. What you also can do is use the familiar farm buff, and what I mean by that is familiar herds. In your familiar farm, you can put familiars in a paddock, and if you put Redhorn Galadoku, Ilikuno, Riku and Daenok in a herd together, you will get 10% extra taming chance. So that is also great. Now I still have premium service, which also gives me 10% taming chance, and there is an event going on, Ika Day, and it also increases my taming chance by 15%. So what you'll want to do, especially if you're early, is bring as many friends as you can, so that you can lower his HP very quickly. If you do this, you can jump on his back before everyone else arrives, so you'll have more time and less chance to get killed. What else you can do is try to get people to join in a party. So there is this cross-server party board, and you can put a party on that, and anyone from any server can join it. Now the good thing with this is that if you're in a party together, you can't attack each other. So even if you're all trying to tame Jamirot, if you can work together in a party to get his HP down quickly, and especially if you can come to an agreement on who is going to jump first, you will avoid conflicts and being killed. So usually the philosophy is that people with regular marks get to try first, because there is a good chance that they will fail. And if they fail, then someone with a fated mark can jump and get the tame. In theory, this works nicely, but practically it can turn out a little bit different, especially if powerful people arrive quicker than you expect, or arrive before you have enough time to get Jamirot's HP down. It will turn into complete chaos, and you just have to be the first to jump, because a lot of people just will not wait for you to hop on. So then you have two possible scenarios: Jamirot will be dead, or someone else jumps on, has a fated mark, and instantly gets the tame. So that's a bit complicated, but for now let's wait until Jamirot spawns. So we're back, and I'm here with my new friend Flame Master, and we're waiting for Jammy to spawn. We both have regular marks, and sadly I am the strongest of the two of us. They have like 9k DPS and I have 27k. My defense is the highest, but it will still take a very long time to get Jamirot down to a tameable threshold, and that's what I'm worried about. If it's gonna take too long, strong players will show up and they will kill us. So the chances of us taming him are very low, but I do hope that one of us gets him. It would be very cool, but it's up to luck. Okay, so Jamirot should spawn very soon, and as you can see I have quite the list of allies made. So Flame wants to tame, I want to tame, and then Silver wants to tame, and she has a fated mark. So we've agreed that me and Flame get to try first, and if other people show up then it's free for all, and Silver will try to jump as well. Okay, he's tameable! Amazing! So we are going to take the taming potion right away. Okay, time to get ready. Okay, Flame is on. He also had a regular mark, and if he fails, I'm jumping. Seems like they have regular as well. Oh. Well. So, this happens a lot. Oh, they're gonna kill him. Okay. And this is an ass move. I did nothing to attack anyone, and I got killed. Well, at least this person was nice enough to wait until me, or in this case, my party member, to tame. So that's at least something. Well, anyway, I'm gonna go back to camp, and well, I'll see you in a next video. So good luck to all of you who still want to tame Jameroth. Hopefully I've given you enough information to be able to do so, and I will see you again next time. So long, riders!